All right. So I just got this a topic from a friend of mine. My best friends are very, very, very straight, and we've been friends since we were in high school. So it's always really, really funny because so many people are always asking me, well, why is it that the people that you're closest to are straight? And that really falls into the bond that we've created over the 9 years that we've known each other. So I feel like I'm truly blessed to be able to say that I have some of the best, most awesomest fucking friends in all of America. Um, but my best friend, Keisha, big ups, she doesn't really have a deep understanding of lesbianism as a whole because she's so far into the dick. But she's always asking me, why is it that you're gay? So I figured now would be a good time to do a YouTube blog for everybody who ever wanted to know why 9 times out of 10 a girl is gay. And it really doesn't have anything to do, at least for me, it doesn't have anything to do with being treated badly by men or getting bad dick, da 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 da, all it's a phase. Nah, it's not it. Um, I just happen to have never been attracted to guys, be it mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I can't connect. And some of my best friends growing up were guys. 9 times out of 10, you saw me playing with the boy before you saw me playing with the girl. And girls actually kind of freaked me out growing up because I knew that there was a strange attraction to them that I was constantly looking at them, thinking things that I should not be thinking, normal, you know. But at the end of the day, I knew something was up. So when I was around 13, I had a big, huge crush on my best friend, and her name was Crystal. Oh my gosh, I pray she doesn't see this because I don't even think she knows. But I just crushed on her so hard, and I swear up and down I thought she was gonna be gay too. Turns out she's not. That was pretty weird. Um, but it was just strange because we had one of those bonds that you rarely find growing up. You know, just that one person that you talk to about everything. And of course, she's a friend lost because I ended up moving, and Houston is a big city. So chances are, if you move to the other side of town, all the people that you used to see, you're not gonna see anymore unless you're driving. And we're in middle school, no car, no nothing like that. It was pretty much the end of a solid ass friendship. Um, well, let's see. Number one, I don't identify as a femme. In case you haven't picked up on it, I am pretty fucking aggressive, and I take pride in that because that's just who I am. I've always been a dominant kid, even before I was into admitting that I was gay and coming out of the closet and just being myself. I was always, the kid who ran things. I was the girl who was always in charge. I was the one who, when we played house, I was the daddy. That's that's the extent of it there. I love the softness of a woman. I love her curves. I love her mentality. I love the sensuality of the way she moves. I love everything about women. Everything. Whether she has short hair, no hair, long hair, whether she's, sexy, succulent and all her sexy ass thickness, or whether or not she's skinny. I don't really get down with super skinny girls, but that's just because I feel like I might break them. But I like women. Um, sure, I'm into studs, but I'll only do a soft stud because I need for a girl to be able to be comfortable in her own sexuality and in her own skin, to know that it's okay for me to touch you and it's okay for you to acknowledge the fact that you are indeed a female. But What I did want to tell y'all was my coming out story, and the basis of this is my coming out because I really want other people's coming out stories, whether it's a text comment or whether or not it's a video comment. I'm always really curious about people's their coming out stories because it's hilarious, and not everybody's family is always accepting as accommodating as mine was. But I'll never forget. I was going to the movies to go see Kill Bill Volume 2, and I went with the stud brother of mine, and she really was just a friend. Um, but somehow things got twisted to where it was like everybody thought that we were dating and we weren't. So we went to the movies and it was like pouring down raining really, really hard. And my mom was like, "Oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll come and I'll get you and Diamond." Her name was Diamond, and for her to be a stud and to go by her actual name was always a really interesting thing because when you saw her, she did not look like a diamond at all whatsoever, not even a smidge. So my mom is like coming to pick her up, and we're going to the movies, and she steps out of the house, and my mom's like, "Who the hell is that?" And I was like, "That's Diamond." She's like, "That's Diamond? Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "No." And she's like, "Is there something you want to tell me?" And I'm like, "No, no, no, no. There's nothing that I would like to tell you." And she didn't ask me anything else about it. We went to the movies, enjoyed the movie, had a really good time, just kicked it. I really enjoyed the beginning of our friendship because we never actually finished. But coming back, my mom was nothing but polite to her. She was very nice. She asked her lots of questions. You know, nothing about her sexuality or anything like that. She was just genuinely nice. That's how my mom is. She's a trickster. Just know that. Um, we get to the house and I make it all the way into the kitchen. She's like, "Oh, I made you a plate. Go ahead and get you something to eat." So I go in and I'm grabbing my plate and then I'm going back to my room. She's like, "Oh, where the hell you think you going?" And I was like, "Oh shit, here it is. Here it goes." And she's like, "Just tell me, are you gay?" And I'm like, No. And she's like, "Yeah. No, really, tell me, are you gay?" Now, I'm terrible at lying. Anybody who knows me knows that I am absolutely fucking horrible when it comes to lying. I can't do it. I can't keep a straight face to save my life. Whether or not it's something that's funny or not, I cannot keep a straight face. So I was laughing while I said no, and she really freaked the fuck out. And she told me how much she hated me and she couldn't understand why I was gay and I was going to hell. I went through everything up under the sun that you can go through when your parents first find out that you're gay. My mom even went to the extent of my very first girlfriend, who was a long distance relationship. She stayed in Lansing, Michigan. My mother went through my room, went through all of my personal shit. She logged onto my Yahoo. She went through everything, found out my girlfriend's name. My girlfriend that's actually talking to her on Yahoo, she thought it was me, but I was in school. So she called me and she's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm at school. What's up? What's going on?" She's been blowing up my phone. And she's like, "Your mom is talking to me on your messenger." I was like, "Oh my gosh." I freaked out so bad. So bad. And my mom threatened to call the cops on her. She was talking about having her, put in jail, put up under the jail. She scared the shit out of my girlfriend. And I still love her to this day because she stayed with me despite it all. We're like 17 years old and really young. And I mean, that's the type of shit that can fuck up your relationship. It really can. It really can. But that's it for now because I know I'm running up on time. So just get at me with your coming out stories. I would love to hear them, and hopefully they are as hilarious, if not funnier, than mine. Video responses and comments are welcome. I appreciate you guys taking the time to hear this out. Thanks.